Hello silver friends, this is Jolie from QuickSilverHair, and today I'm doing a LolaVie review. This will be an honest review. I purchased this product with my own money and I wanted to share what I thought of the products. I've wanted to try these products since they very first came out. If you don't know what they are, it is a brand and hair care product line created by Jennifer Aniston. And I don't typically run towards celebrity-made product lines, but I thought I would give it a try because I've been hearing a lot of buzz about how great the leave-in conditioner is. I was in Ulta the other night and I was doing a quick return and I thought, you know, I'll just do kind of an exchange. And so I started looking around at products that I had not tried yet. And I did not know that LolaVie was in Ulta, but I found the display and I was going to just try the leave-in conditioner, but I thought, you know, they have this little kit. It was $40, making it $10 per bottle. So I thought, I'll just give it a try. I'll see what everything feels like together, which sometimes I like to do because I do believe that when product lines are being put together, the chemist is creating a pH balance between each product so that they work cohesively one right after the other. So it's always fun for me to try everything in a lineup before I split it out and try individual things with my favorite shampoo and conditioner or my favorite gel or whatever. So I was a little hesitant to try these because they are heavy in bamboo extract. That's not something my hair typically likes. They also have glycerin in them, something my hair doesn't typically like. But I thought, you know, I want to give it a try because I don't focus on, oh, it has this ingredient, I'll never use it. I actually like to try things and see if the formulation kind of cancels out some of the negative effects of, you know, ingredients that we can have when they aren't formulated in the right way for our hair type. I was very excited to get them home and give them a try. I tried them on my next wash day, and the first thing I'll say is I did not use enough leave-in conditioner, so my hair was very lightweight and very frizzy. But I'll get into that in a minute. What I want to do first is to go over each product and tell you a little bit about each one and my thoughts as I used them. First up is the restorative shampoo. I was drawn to this because it has probiotics in it, and I always like to look at shampoo products with probiotics just to see how they feel on my scalp. The one downside to this product that I will say right off the bat is the fragrance is pretty potent. It does say on the website that it is a naturally derived fragrance, so I actually haven't had any irritation issues or any symptoms of like my skin turning red or sneezing or watery eyes or anything like that. So whatever it is made of is not something that's bothersome to me, but it is a scent that seems sort of masculine, maybe? I'm not really sure. It's got a earthy scent to it, which I think bamboo itself lends to that, but it's not overpowering, it's not super strong, but it definitely isn't something I would have chosen for myself. I don't smell it really strong afterwards, like after my hair is dry. There is a light fragrance in my hair, but overall it's not a horrible fragrance. It's not great, but you know, anyway, I won't go on and on about it. But the shampoo and the conditioner are scented with the same scent. And I found the shampoo to be very cleansing. It is a sulfate-free shampoo. It doesn't leave your hair squeaky clean. And sometimes as I've used it, I've had to use it twice to get that actual sudsing and that feeling of clean. That does happen with me sometimes with shampoos, especially in our hard water. The first time I shampoo my hair, it doesn't actually foam up really. It just kind of seems to be not breaking through whatever's on my hair. So I'll have to do a second shampoo, and that usually will make it start foaming up and cleanse my hair better. So that was one thing. I wouldn't know if I had to use it twice every time because I've only had, you know, a handful of times to go through these bottles, but it's a good shampoo, and I would say it is 100% safe for silver hair. It is clear. They do state on their website that it is a restorative shampoo that gently cleanses and nourishes the hair and scalp with vegetable ceramides, botanical extracts, and B vitamins like niacinamide and biotin, and that repairs the look of existing damage while protecting from future damage by harnessing the power of chia seeds. 96% naturally derived, vegan, cruelty-free, color safe, suitable for all hair types, and formulated without silicones, sulfates, parabens, gluten, and phthalates. The shampoo ingredients, again, they can include probiotics, plant extracts, several vitamins, minerals, caffeine, and melatonin. I want to take a moment here and make a note about melatonin. When I was researching making my scalp oil, I ran across several articles about melatonin actually being really good topically for hair growth, density, and increasing the hair texture. So it helps with fine hair, making it a little bit stronger and a little bit less fine. So that's kind of a cool side effect of melatonin. And of course, caffeine is stimulating to the scalp and is believed to be helpful for hair growth. So all in all, the shampoo's okay. It's not something I probably would purchase again. However, it is silver safe, and I think it would be really great if you do have a straighter hair type and you're not prone to buildup. So next up is the restorative conditioner. These bottles all look the same, so just holding them up. Again, its scent is the same as the shampoo, that kind of masculine scent. This is a pretty nourishing conditioner. However, it seems to be probably something that would be classified as a strengthening conditioner rather than a moisturizing conditioner. That's just my take on it. On the website, it says a restorative conditioner that hydrates and nourishes the hair and scalp with a vegan keratin complex and botanical extracts from coconut, jackfruit, and orange, and that repairs the look of existing damage while protecting from future damage by harnessing the power of chia seeds. Again, 99% naturally derived, vegan, cruelty-free, color-safe, suitable for all hair types, and formulated without water and fortified with bamboo essence. Formulated without silicones, sulfates, parabens, gluten, phthalates, it is meant to hydrate, nourish, and repair. I do believe it falls more on the repair side. I say that it falls more on the repair side, one, because of the ingredients that are in it. Again, it's full of plant extracts. It has squalane oil in it, and it has the mineral complex that they have in the shampoo is also in the conditioner. I think for me, as I put it on, I noticed that it does sink in. And as I'm putting it on, it's not something I can detangle with. I could not run my fingers through my hair with it, so it doesn't really have a lot of slip. However, as I was rinsing it out, I could tell that it was providing some conditioning properties once that water came in and activated it. Maybe that's because it's a waterless formula. I'm not really sure. But I will say I absolutely had to follow it with the detangling spray. I'm really glad that I read about the Glossing Detangler before I used it. I wasn't sure where I was supposed to use it in the routine, and I did find on the website that it does say to use it before the leave-in throughout the lengths of your hair. And I did this as soon as I rinsed the conditioner out. I sprayed the lengths of my hair, and then I was able to detangle. And it went from unable to detangle at all to being able to slip my comb straight through my hair with ease. So it is a fabulous detangler. On their website, they describe it as a multitasking lightweight spray that helps detangle, prime with vegan thermal shield, good for silvers, enhance shine with lemon extract, smooth with a superfruit complex and vegetable ceramides, and protect against damage by harnessing the power of chia seeds. Again, this one is 99% naturally derived, vegan, cruelty-free, color-safe, suitable for all hair types, formulated without water, and fortified with bamboo essence. Formulated without sulfates, silicones, parabens, gluten, and phthalates, and it detangles, primes, shine, smooth, and protect. So I was really drawn to this because as a spray, that means I can use it basically at any step during my routine, especially when I get to the heat phase of my routine. If I wanted to straighten my hair or if I wanted to dry my hair on high heat, I could spray this on before I started using heat and I would get that heat protection that we all need for silver hair. It does contain 3 oils, olive, coconut, and squalane oil, which I think is what is actually providing a little bit of heat protection. And my only thing with it is that the second ingredient is glycerin. So I knew right away that that was not something I was going to be able to just put on my hair and leave on my hair without anything over it, because second ingredient with no water was going to mean lots of frizz. The scent is slightly different in the leave-in and the detangler. They're the same. It's a slight lemon scent. I really like it. It's very light. It doesn't have any overpowering synthetic type fragrance to it, and it's not the masculine scent that's in the shampoo and the conditioner. If you are sensitive to scents, I will reiterate this. This is probably not the lineup for you. If you're just sensitive to synthetic fragrances, these might be just fine for you. And you can smell a little of that on the dry hair, but it's not overpowering. It does kind of dissipate as the hair dries and the day moves on. So let's move on to the Perfecting Leave-In. This leave-in is getting a lot of buzz. It's very popular and I've heard a lot about it. So I was really excited to try it because I love a good leave-in and I'm always on the search for one that's, perfect. So Perfecting Leave-In, makes me curious. It makes me wonder if it's actually going to do what it says it does. On the website, it says a leave-in conditioner that hydrates, fights frizz, and smooths with a superfruit complex and the rose of Jericho, as well as protects with a vegan thermal shield and extends style with bamboo extract. This multitasking cream also repairs the look of existing damage while protecting from future damage by harnessing the power of chia seeds. 99% naturally derived, vegan, cruelty-free, color-safe, suitable for all hair types, formulated without water, and fortified with bamboo essence. Formulated without silicones, sulfates, parabens, gluten, and phthalates, it conditions, anti-frizz, protect, repair, and style. So this leave-in also has glycerin as the second ingredient, so I knew that no matter what it said, I was going to have to put gel over these two products because there was no way these two leave-ins were going to not cause me frizz with that second ingredient being glycerin. Now, there are some of you who could probably use this without issue because you may not have any issues with glycerin. That's just something that's a personal issue for me. It's not that glycerin is bad. What I love about this is a little goes a really long way. That's probably because it is formulated without water. And I was able to use this little thing. The pump it's a tiny amount that comes out. I used about 10 pumps per side of my hair, and I found that it helped kind of add a little bit of bounce back to my hair where the deglossing detangler had pretty much straightened my hair out in the shower. And then I applied Loma's Firm Hold Gel over it. I really do like the scent. It's not bad at all. It's very soft and it's very light, and it just has a really clean smell. It has no synthetic undertones or anything. So like the Loma line, I can use all of their products because they're all naturally derived scents, and there aren't any natural ingredients in there that I'm actually sensitive to. And I think that's true of this too. I don't find it to be irritating in any way. I'm not really one to use two different leave-in products before gel, so this was kind of a different experience for me. It's not something I would normally have done, but I was really wanting to experience the line the way it was designed to be used. So I got on their website because I was really curious what was the difference between these two products and what do they actually provide for the hair. So the Glossing Detangler imparts major shine, tames flyaway, improves compatibility, can be used on wet or dry hair, and is a lightweight spray. They both prime for heat styling and protect against future damage, while the Perfecting Leave-In delivers intense hydration, fights frizz, holds the style, I'll get back to that in a second, repairs the look of existing damage, and conditioning cream. The Perfecting Leave-In and Glossing Detangler may be used together to form a powerful multitasking duo. After cleansing and conditioning, spray the Glossing Detangler on wet or towel-dried hair, comb through gently, then pump enough Perfecting Leave-In to apply to mid-lengths and ends, style as usual. So when I finished detangling with the detangler, I applied the Perfecting Leave-In from about here down, since my hair is so long, and I did it with prayer hands. So I got my 10 pumps and I really emulsified it in my hands and went, just through each section on each side that way. That seemed to be the easiest way to apply it and evenly apply it. And then I combed it again just to make sure that I got it combed through all of my hair and through the lengths of my hair. It also states on their website that depending on the desired results, users with very thin or fine hair may choose the Glossing Detangler for everyday use and the Perfecting Leave-In when they want a more styled, finished end result. I will say with fine, thin hair, because my hair is curly, I didn't trust that. I really would probably use the detangler always with the leave-in or the leave-in by itself. I probably would not use the detangler by itself. It just didn't feel like it was quite enough. But once I added the leave-in in, it felt really nice. It is expensive for the size of bottles that you get. So I would suggest, if you do want to try it in the trial sizes first. And then if you are going to move on to the larger sizes, maybe sign up on their website and see if you can get some coupon discounts or whatever, because it is kind of expensive unless you just don't care. So because of the price point, I don't think I would use this product regularly, because the leave-in alone is going to get pricey, because I think the bottle's only 5 ounces. And like I said, with the small trial size, I had to use 20 pumps of this throughout my hair. While that wasn't very much, I can see how you would use it up pretty quickly on my length of hair in particular. If your hair doesn't tend to need a lot of leave-in product, say you have maybe medium porosity hair where it's pretty happy and balanced with just a small amount of product, it might be perfect for you. Again, I will say that all of the products are 100% silver safe. They have the heat protection, they're all white, and the leave-in is clear, or the gloss is clear. And I think overall, they're really great products for all hair types, as said. However, I do find that my hair is reacting to the glycerin. The first time I used it, I got really good curl, really good bounce. Like, I was really like, wow, look at this. But it wasn't 15-20 minutes after it was fully dry that it started to puff up, and it started to get frizzier as the day went on. The reason that this is happening is because in my dry climate, that glycerin starts to puff the hair strand up because it's looking for moisture in the environment. So this time when I used it, I made sure to apply a little extra gel and a little extra of the leave-in, because I felt like it might have been that I was just a little too easy on it the first time I used it. But this next couple of times that I've used it, I've added a little bit more leave-in and a little bit more gel to hold that. The leave-in does say that it holds your style. I'm not sure how. After looking at the ingredients, I'm not sure what the hold ingredient is, except for maybe it's just the way that the cream dries on your hair. I would not ever use it without gel over it because of the glycerin. However, if you have straight hair, I could see how it possibly, when you straighten it with your straightener or even air dry, that there's just enough hold with that, the way the extracts and the cream dries, to provide a little bit of hold. The other downside for me is the shampoo and conditioner. That fragrance, while it's not bothersome, I don't really like it. I don't think it's a very hair product scent, if that makes sense. It just seems like it was meant for like a men's lotion or something. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to go for an androgynous scent. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you prefer that sort of thing. I didn't really prefer it. Like I said, it's just an odd masculine scent. So let's talk about how my hair looks and feels. I had to use a little bit of Loma's calming cream even to come and sit down and do this video, because my halo frizz was puffing out. And it was particularly bad right in here. This section of hair was just really getting very frizzy and separating out from its curl pattern. I do see that that would be a constant battle for me with this product line because of the glycerin. So that's one thing. I do like the shine. It's very shiny. Do you see that? And you can see my dark hair underneath really likes it. Just, it's really great for that. It's too bad I can't use two different product lines regularly, one on the dark hair and one on the light hair. I do not prefer the stringy look. It's got a little bit of a stringy texture to it. The curls became smaller individual pieces, which is fine. It's just not the look I prefer. And I was seeing something really interesting happening. So you can see I have my nice little coil here in the front. It was perfectly formed. And then you go just to the next section and it's seems to be rather, there's no curl pattern there. See on this side that it went pretty straight after these front curly pieces. And of course this is the straightest section in my hair, but it will fall out and be even straighter with the wrong products for the type of hair that it is. So I've found that overall what becomes a problem for me with these products is this section of hair loves it. This section of hair loves it. This section of hair doesn't. So it looks like I've used different products, or I missed applying products on one part of my hair. So overall, that's just fussiness for me. That ends up being things that I start fussing with throughout the day, and I just don't like to do that. Especially if I'm really busy and I'm going and I have things to do, I will not notice that something like that is happening, where it is starting to straighten out and it is starting to frizz. And then as the day progresses, my hair just starts to look really bad, and who wants that? Another note I want to make is, without the right amount of the leave-in in, the next day my hair actually felt very dry and very poofy. So that tells me that it was not conditioning enough and that I didn't get enough leave-in in that first day. I have noticed with adding more leave-in that it doesn't seem to do that as bad. So hopefully that's just a, adjustment process of how much product you would use per wash day. So my final thoughts on LolaVie. While I wanted to love these products, I am not 100% in love with them. They aren't for my hair type. They are great products. I will say that. They're well designed and they have a lot of beautiful ingredients in them. I would have preferred that the whole product line be the one scent that is in the detangler and the leave-in. I think that would have been a better choice, but that's just me. And I actually prefer that a line have all the same scent anyways, if they don't do a fragrance-free version. And the other problem for me is the price point. For instance, the leave-in, I could see how that would very quickly be too expensive because it is a 5-ounce bottle, and for really long hair, you're going to use a whole lot of it. It's a great product lineup for silver hair because it does provide heat protection, and I think it's probably great for straighter hair types. It's probably really great for that medium porosity hair type, and I would say that if you want to give it a try, definitely go try the trial sizes, because you will find out really quickly which products you like or dislike, because there's enough in the trial size to give it a good go. I was able to use all of it 4 times already, and none of my bottles are empty. I'll link the products in the description box below. While you're down there, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so now, because I would love to see you next time. Until then, shine on.